Hey warrior, yes, I'm talking to you. How do you start your day? Do you wake up and reach for your phone, lost in endless scrolling before your mind even clears? If that sounds familiar, listen closely, because you're giving away your power before the day even begins. Most people wake up and instantly reach for their phone. Their minds become hijacked by notifications, social media, news, and the endless noise of the outside world. From the very first moment of the day, they give away their control, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Now compare that to the 1% of people who begin their mornings with complete intention. No scrolling, no rushing, no reacting, just silence, presence, and inner clarity. They don't wake up into chaos, they wake up into command. They own the morning, and because of that, they own the day. Marcus Aurelius once said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." But why do so few people live like this? Because most have forgotten that the morning is your kingdom. It is your sacred space to rule or surrender. Those who surrender it to noise, emotion, and chaos, they chase their day instead of leading it. But those who command their morning, they lead their emotions, they lead their choices, and eventually they lead their life. This video is your call to become that 1%. Not because you're better than others, but because you're no longer willing to be worse than your potential. The ancient Stoics didn't just survive their days, they prepared for them. They didn't wait for motivation, they created motion. They didn't ask, "What will today give me?" They asked, "What can I give to today?" In this video, I will share with you 7 Stoic morning secrets that very few people apply, but the ones who do gain total control over their lives. These aren't typical morning routine tips, no fluff, no hacks. These are mental, emotional, and spiritual principles rooted in Stoicism, designed to make your mornings sacred, your actions intentional, and your life unstoppable. So, stay with me, because each point builds on the next. Each one will wake you up in a different way. And by the end, you'll understand why your morning isn't just a time of day, it's the foundation of your freedom. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I control my morning. I control my life. Like this video, leave a comment. Share it with someone who needs it. And if you're new here, subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's begin. Number 1. Wake up with discipline, not motivation. Most people wait for motivation to strike before they take action in the morning. They think, if I feel like it, I'll get up early, or if I'm in the mood, I'll work out, meditate, or plan. But the Stoic doesn't wait. The Stoic moves, regardless of feelings. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work, as a human being." This quote might sound simple, but it holds a deep truth. The purpose of life is not to sleep through it. It's to engage with it, fully. The first secret of the 1%? They wake up by discipline, not mood. They don't argue with themselves. They don't negotiate with the alarm clock. They just get up. No drama, no excuses. And here's why these matters. The first decision you make each morning is a vote for who you are becoming. When you hit snooze, you vote for the weaker version of yourself. When you rise on time, you vote for the stronger one. You're not just waking up, you're practicing identity. That's what Stoicism is really about. Identity-based living. It's not about feeling like a disciplined person. It's about acting like one, especially when you don't feel like it. This builds inner gravity. Over time, your mind becomes stronger than your mood. Your body obeys your mind. Your energy obeys your will. Even on days when you feel tired, anxious, or unmotivated, you rise because you said you would. And this makes you trust yourself. And once you trust yourself, your power multiplies. So how do you start? Set a consistent wake-up time and protect it like your life depends on it. No snooze button, not even once. When you wake up, stand up immediately. This sends a signal to your body. We move now. Say something powerful to yourself out loud. Example: let's go. The day is mine. If you can defeat the soft voice in your head at 5 a.m., you can defeat it anywhere. You'll walk into the world already having won your first battle, and most people haven't even opened their eyes yet. Your mornings don't need to be fancy. They just need to be consistent. Remember, you don't rise because you feel like it. You rise because it's who you are. Drop this affirmation in the comments. Discipline is my alarm clock. Number 2, win the first hour in silence. When you wake up, who's in control? Is it you? Or is it your phone, your notifications, someone else's drama? Most people roll over, open their screen, and instantly let the world in. Before their feet even touch the floor, their mind is already hijacked, scrolling, comparing, reacting. And just like that, they've lost the day. But the people who move differently, they do the opposite. They start their day in silence. No music, no messages, no distractions, just quiet. Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid with regard to external things." In other words, don't worry if silence feels weird. Don't worry if it makes you feel like you're falling behind, because that silence, that's where your power is. Your mind is soft in the morning, open. Everything you feed it right after waking up sets the tone. And if the first thing you consume is noise, guess what? You'll carry that chaos all day. But if you give yourself even 10 minutes of calm, you give your brain a chance to breathe, to reset, to focus. So, what do the most grounded people do? They sit up in bed. They close their eyes, they feel their breath, they listen to their thoughts, but they don't chase them. They ask themselves simple but powerful questions like, what energy do I want to carry today? What would the best version of me do this morning? This is what the Stoics called prohairesis, your inner freedom, the ability to choose your response, no matter what the world throws at you. Try it tomorrow morning. Before you grab your phone, just sit still. Don't do anything, just be there, with yourself. You'll be surprised at what happens over time. You become less reactive, more creative, more steady. Even when life gets chaotic later, you'll move through it like a calm storm, because your morning wasn't stolen. You owned it. Silence isn't emptiness, it's space, for answers, for control, for strength. And the truth is, clarity never comes from noise. It always comes from within. Drop this in the comments if you're serious about protecting your peace. Silence gives me control. Number 3, face the day before it starts. Let's be honest, life rarely goes as planned. You can have your schedule, your checklist, your mindset right where it needs to be, and still, boom, something throws it off. Someone says something stupid, plans fall apart, traffic hits, an email ruins your mood before 9 a.m. And here's the truth, most people let those moments ruin them. But the Stoic, they expect it, not because they're negative, because they're prepared. There's an ancient Stoic practice called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. It sounds dark, but it's not about being pessimistic. It's about rehearsing life before it hits you. Seneca said, "He robs present ills of their power, who has perceived their coming beforehand." If you expect difficulty, it won't knock you off your feet when it shows up. You'll handle it like someone who's already lived through it once. The most grounded people in the world don't just go through their day, they preview it. They imagine what could go wrong, not in some anxious spiral, but in a calm, clear way. Maybe someone will interrupt me. Maybe I'll feel impatient in traffic. Maybe someone will misunderstand me. Maybe I'll feel tired or insecure. And then they ask, how will I respond when that happens? It's like building emotional muscle before the workout begins. Here's a simple practice you can try. Right after your silent morning time, ask yourself, what might challenge me today? What emotion might rise up that I need to keep in check? How would the best version of me handle that moment? You can write it down or just run through it mentally. Either way, it's powerful, because now when life does what life always does, you don't freeze, you don't break. You already rehearsed this. You're not reacting, you're responding with wisdom. This is what Stoicism teaches at its core. It's not about controlling life, it's about controlling yourself within life. And this mindset gives you a calm that feels almost unfair to everyone else. You walk into that meeting centered, you deal with that delay without rage, you hear that criticism and you don't crumble, you stay cool. That's your power, not perfection, not fake positivity, preparedness. Because you faced the day before it started, and that gives you the edge. Drop this affirmation in the comments if you're done letting life catch you off guard. I prepare. I do not panic. Number 4. Anchor yourself with a Stoic morning reminder. Every great leader, warrior, and philosopher has something they return to every morning. A core principle, a grounding truth, a reminder of who they are. The average person wakes up forgetting who they want to be. The Stoic wakes up and remembers. Marcus Aurelius wrote daily in his meditations, not to impress others, but to keep himself grounded. His writings were personal reminders of how to live with strength and calm. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is the morning anchor, a truth you repeat to yourself every day before the world tries to distract you. Here's why it matters. Every morning, your identity is fragile. Before emails, opinions, and pressures start hitting you, you must tell yourself who you are, or the world will decide for you. Here's how people who move through life with clarity and control use this. They create or choose a Stoic mantra and repeat it each morning. It's not just motivational, it's foundational. It brings you back to yourself. Some powerful examples. I do not control what happens, only how I respond. This day is a gift. I will not waste it in distraction. What matters most today is how I carry myself. I am not here to please, I am here to live in truth. You don't need 100 affirmations, you just need one truth you live by. Repeat it out loud, write it down, make it your compass. Because if you wake up anxious, emotional, or lost, it's usually because your mind hasn't been told where to go. It's wandering. But if you start with clarity, that clarity becomes momentum. You walk into every task with purpose. You respond to challenges with alignment. You become calm under pressure because your mind isn't guessing. It's anchored. Try this the next time you wake up. After you wake, sit still and repeat your chosen Stoic truth 5 to 10 times. Say it with power. Let it echo inside you. Don't just say it, become it. Over time, this becomes your mental armor, and on the days when life shakes you, that one reminder pulls you back into strength. If you don't remind yourself who you are every day, the world will confuse you. Don't let that happen. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I anchor my mind in truth. Number 5. Master the mind before the world enters. Your mind is most influenceable in the first hour after waking. So, ask yourself, who gets access to your mind first? For most people, it's strangers on the internet. News they can't control. conversations that don't matter, opinions that leave them feeling small. But the Stoic philosopher Seneca knows a man is as unhappy as he has convinced himself he is. So, instead of letting the world shape them, they shape their own minds first. This is where Stoic reflection or journaling becomes one of the most powerful tools in the 1% morning routine. Here's how it works. Right after your silence and morning anchor, you take just 5 to 10 minutes to write out your thoughts. Not for anyone else, for you. You ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What do I need to let go of? What can I be grateful for? What virtue will I practice today? Patience, courage, discipline. You don't need to write a book, just a few lines of truth. This builds a private space of self-awareness, a place where your thoughts meet honesty. It's a way of reminding yourself, I have power over how I think. I don't have to carry yesterday into today. I don't have to match the energy of the world. I can bring my own. You'll notice something. After just a few days of this practice, your mind becomes sharper. You start catching your own triggers. You react less emotionally. You notice when anxiety creeps in. You choose better thoughts faster. This is how Stoics build mental muscle, not by ignoring their emotions, but by examining them, understanding them, and replacing them with wiser thoughts. And this is exactly why the 1% wise people doesn't just wake up early. They use the morning to do the real work, mastering their inner world. Because if you don't command your mind, the world will use it against you. Remember, you were not born to be a slave to moods, triggers, or impulses. You were born to lead your mind like a king leads his kingdom, with clarity, patience, and discipline. Use the first moments of the day to claim your crown. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I lead my mind before the world can. Number 6. Move the body to activate the mind. A Stoic knows the body and the mind are not separate. They are partners. If the body is lazy, the mind will follow. If the body is alert and strong, the mind will rise with it. This is why the mentally sharp people never start the day without moving. Not because they want perfect abs or to show off, but because movement is the first act of self-respect. Marcus Aurelius asked himself, is this what you were made for? To huddle under the blankets and keep warm? This wasn't self-judgment. It was a call to action, a reminder that the body was made to move, to face the day, to work with power, not laziness. Here's the truth. You don't need a 2-hour workout to become elite. You need momentum. You need motion. You need to signal to your brain, we are not here to remain comfortable. We are here to lead. Why is movement so powerful in the morning? Because it shifts your state instantly. Blood flows. Your heart activates. Your energy rises. Your self-image sharpens. The fog disappears, and the weak part of you that wanted to lay in bed starts to die. The Stoics valued physical exertion as a form of training the will. Epictetus taught that discipline over the body trained discipline over the soul. Your first steps, push-ups, stretches, even cold showers, all of these aren't about fitness. They're about command. You're showing yourself, I do hard things, even when I don't feel like it. That's leadership. That's self-mastery. And most people, they never train their will. They train comfort. They train softness. And then they wonder why their lives feel weak. Here's your challenge. Each morning, move your body for just 10 minutes. Stretch. Push-ups. Jumping jacks. A walk in silence. Cold water on your face or a cold shower. It doesn't have to be intense. It just has to be deliberate, because your body is not a side note in this journey. It is your vehicle of discipline. And when you train it every morning, you walk into the world feeling untouchable, Because you've already conquered something before breakfast. Drop this affirmation in the comments. I move with discipline. I conquer my day. Number 7, rehearse the person you want to be. The final secret of the 1% emotionally strong people isn't what they do, it's what they become. Every morning before they step into the world, they mentally rehearse who they want to be. This isn't about acting fake, this is about becoming intentional. The Stoics called it living according to nature, which means living in full alignment with your values, your reason, and your highest self. Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Wasting time doesn't just mean watching videos or scrolling endlessly. It means living without intention, being reactive instead of reflective, being pulled instead of leading. So here's what the 1% people do in the morning. Before the day begins, they ask, how would the best version of me act today? If someone filmed me all day, would I be proud of how I moved, spoke, handled emotion? Where do I need to grow stronger today, and how can I face that challenge? This is mental rehearsal. You're not predicting every move, you're training your identity. Try this. Visualize yourself walking into work or school with calm energy. Visualize staying composed in conflict. Visualize choosing patience when normally you'd snap. Visualize speaking with clarity and confidence. This gives your brain a template. It's like a rehearsal for the real performance. And when life tests you, you've already practiced your lines. Here's why these matters. Most people fall into whatever energy is around them. The Stoic creates the energy. They walk into chaos and remain still. They meet aggression with strength. They meet fear with action. They don't fake it. They train it every single morning. And over time, your identity becomes carved into stone. You become that person who shows up strong, who doesn't panic, who speaks with truth, who moves with purpose. You don't just have good mornings, you build a great life. People give away the morning like it's nothing, but the wise know it is everything. The way you wake up shapes your mindset, your mood, your momentum, and your meaning. If you don't own your morning, someone else will. If you don't command your thoughts early, chaos will take their place. If you don't discipline yourself before the sun rises, life will do it for you, and it won't be kind. The Stoics weren't just philosophers, they were warriors of the mind. They didn't waste time. They didn't waste mornings. They lived with intentional repetition, reminding themselves daily of what mattered, of who they wanted to be, and of how to carry themselves no matter what life brought. Let's recap the 7 morning secrets of the 1% people. 1. Wake up with discipline, not motivation. 2. Win the first hour in silence. 3. Face the day before it starts. 4. Anchor yourself with a Stoic morning reminder. 5. Master the mind before the world enters. 6. Move the body to activate the mind. 7. Rehearse the person you want to be. These are not tricks. These are tools of transformation. Don't try to do everything at once. Start small, but start today. Even one change to your morning can change the trajectory of your life. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be awake, truly awake to your values, your actions, and your mission. Let this be the last day you wake up like the rest, and the first day you wake up like the 1%. Like this video, comment your favorite truth, share it with someone who needs this, and don't forget to subscribe. More Stoic wisdom is coming. Drop this final affirmation in the comments. I wake up like the 1%. I lead my life with Stoic power.